lock links down. And I'm going to explain to you all that, what it actually is. There's a lot of programs out there, like here, you see Content Lock Pro. Okay, it's a $97 program. All right, it tells you all it can do, and like offer rotation, the 2-click install, it goes on and on and on. It's the premium templates and everything else. My suggestion to you is not to buy it. I'm going to explain why not to buy anything like that or any other content blocker that's online currently today. We have different networks that actually do content locking for you, and I definitely will show you. You got AdWorks right here, AdWorks Media. They do it. Blam Ads. You have several of them that actually do content locking, and I'm going to explain to you what content locking is right here. I joined AdWorks Media several weeks ago just to see how content locking with them would actually prove whether it be fruitful or whether you would make a dime for this. And I'm going to show you exactly what content locking is here. With content locking is, yeah, I created one, and I'm sure everybody already seen this in the group. It's get instant access to 25 step-by-step video tutorials on how to start and run your own WordPress site for fun or profit. What I do is I place my content, people click on it, and here it goes right here. I'll give you an example of what content locking does for this particular company. The company is here, Easy WordPress. Boom. You can go ahead and use any content that you want. You can turn around and take a video and tell somebody that the video is great, that you can end up making some really good money with it. I'm going to show you how with my video. You lock it down, and this is how you lock it down. And these are particular offers. If you look over here to my right, it says credits needed. You get 1 credit. That's one particular offer right there. If you look down here, get drinks on us, St. Patrick's Day, your $1,000 Home Depot shopping. Let me do this $1,000 Home Depot shopping spree. Okay, and what it does, it goes here. Now, normally with CPA, and what I do is I love the ads like this, the offers, that all you do is you put your email in there and you let it ride. And people with the email, as you know, you get instant gratification, which is money in your pocket. Well, the problem with this is when you use content locking with CPA networks, what ends up happening is you don't get a dime when they put their email here. Or if it's an email zip or just a zip, you don't get a dime. Not until they complete the entire offer on the other end. Once they do that and they put anything in here, say like for instance, new.com, and you click here, continue. You go from there. What happens is it says please enter valid whatever menu. Okay. Okay. And then it goes into the offer. Now what happens is when you get your particular customers to come in here and they're looking at this, what they do is from there, then they go here into your email. Now they got to do another one. So they're going to enter their email. Once they enter their email there, they're going to go to another one. But the next one is going to be very intensive, extensive for them, where they have to follow all types of participatory requirements. Now, you're not going to get paid until they've completed them. Usually it's 2 to 5 different participatory requirements. Failure to do so means that you do not get paid, okay? So my question would be, why would I want to put people, see, look at this. Request Home Depot, it slid the other one straight up there. But look at this one, what they have to fill out. They have to fill out all of this. Then they continue from there. And after they continue from there, they have to fill out other requirements. Now, are you going to stay on with this? No, absolutely not. At this point, I'm going to say, yeah, good, bye. And that's going to be the end of that. Okay. And over here, if you look at this awaiting completion, you're still awaiting for that to be completed. That's my locker right there, right from this particular AdWorksMedia.com. Now, why do I want to do that? That means that you only need 1 more credit. That's right. So I got to press another one, another one, another one. I fed this into the group a couple weeks ago, and when you completed it out, there wasn't any payments on this end at all. And my particular point was it does not work. So if you want to go with AdWords Media, if you want to go with Blam Network, if you want to go with all those, be my guest. But I'll tell you what, you're not going to make any money, okay? Because it's easy to set up these content lockers, extremely easy to set up content lockers. And if you look over here, it's extremely easy to set up content lockers. We have a content locker down here, and you can see why I put a couple over there. And look at this, top Twitter techniques, offer E1. Okay, you can set it up that way. You can set it up as well, link lockers. If I set up a link locker, I can set up so I get a destination URL. So before you can click on it, I'm going to get paid. But how do I get paid? After you participate in anywhere between 3 to 5 or more different requirements by the offerer, who is the other end of it, the person who actually signs up with this ad network and pays them, meaning the ad network is getting paid and you're not getting paid until they complete everything. Well, there's ways around this. And I'm going to show you something where I was playing around with a scripting language, and I figured it out, okay, as to how we can get around all this. And the only way you're going to get around it is creating a scripting language that's going to be able to lock down your page, and after they complete, put in an email or a zip code or an email and zip, you get paid at that point, okay? Now, what I did is here, I have it right here, and I'm going to show you right now. Let's pop it up here, right there, okay? And this is what it is right here, all right? If I click on this, there it is. It locks out the content. But what happens is when I go ahead and launch this, here's what you're going to see on the page, right here. So if you go through these offers right here, if you click on there, it's going to actually go to the offer. You see how the page is locked down. You can't click on anything at this point. I'll leave a little point back here, and I'm going to show you how you can bring this up just a little bit so it'll black out the whole thing, which you're not worried about because you're providing content to them. You're providing a content link. You're providing actual something that they can actually use that they really want to go ahead and make money with, okay, or to understand something, or you can place anything on here where they're going to go ahead and get the information that they actually need. So at this particular point, what you're going to do is, say, for instance, they click on here for a Costco card. It's going to go here. Somebody's going to submit an email. And what happens? You're not going to have to complete, they're not going to have to go through 15, 3, 5, or 15, whatever participatory requirements. Automatically what happens is you get paid instantly. Let's click off of there. Down here at McDonald's. There you go. They submit their email, you get paid. At the same time, if they go back to the page, you're going to see it's locked. What I did is I timed the locker. That way it's not linked into your CPA network. If it's linked into your CPA network, it's not going to remove that locker until such time as they went through all the participatory requirements, which could take them half the day in some respects if you really look at it logically and realistically. So what happens here is you're going to take a look at this, and as they go down, whichever one they click on, they're going to be away from the page for a while. I had preset this. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go back. Okay, and if I look at my code over here, I set it up. If you look at the seconds after the clicking, after them clicking the link, that's when it goes away. 240 seconds. That means 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, that locker is going to vanish. Most people are going to try to, what they're going to do is they're going to click on the first one, but they're going to say, wow, how come it's not working? They already put my email, and they may participate. If they participate in several different things or just say, I'm done, and they come back to this page, what's going to happen is in 4 minutes, this is going to disappear, and they'll have access to the content. It's not going to be locked down forever, but they will have access to the content itself. So as they go on, this can stay on here all day long until they actually click on there and they submit the information. So if they come over here and they fill out the information, on here, and that's it, the ad network gets what they want. But if you turn over here, and I'd say Big Mac at .com, as you know, it goes into all this stuff right here. But when you go back to your landing page, this is going to disappear within 4 minutes. There it goes. It's gone. See, now they have access to the content itself, and they didn't have to participate in anything. And sometimes what they're going to do, and I've had it happen, is people end up going back to the content on this. If I refresh it, the content, it comes back up, the locker. Okay, but a lot of people will go through all three of these to see if they can get it. By then, you got paid for every single one of them. But still, within 4 minutes, that's going to unlock. So as they come back here, like I just did, it unlocked and you got paid. So that means the offerer of the particular ad that you have here. The CPA network, you don't have to worry about postbacks or anything like that, which means it bounces back to them and then it unlocks because they completed all the participatory requirements. And I'll tell you what, some of you guys have completed this, and ladies have completed this particular when I sent it from the content locking itself from AdWork Media. When I sent it to you, you completed several of them, and they did not pay back. They didn't do anything. It did not work, and that was a point that I wanted to prove that it doesn't work. That means that the advertisers themselves are getting paid big money. Okay, the CPA network itself is getting paid big money. All right, on your dime, on your time. And that's what's in, if somebody completes 10 different offers on that one page, that means that they're getting paid and you're not getting a dime for it. Eventually, you might get paid. It'll click just right and you're going to get paid for it. But why put people through all of that when you can do just exactly what I did here and make it work? So what I'm going to do for you is this week, I'm working on a couple more things here. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to link to the page. I'm going to give you, you can change anything you want in here. I'll bounce back over to the, right here. Okay, what I'm going to do is you're going to get, here's my locker right there, you're going to get this page right here. You can turn around and take the CPA Megabucks that you got on here. You can remove it. Okay, right there, the CPA Megabucks, go ahead and remove it. Anything on here, you can change this. Okay, you can change that to what you want. You can change the text if you want to. Do whatever you want. Put your locker on it. Put it on there. And with this right here, you can launch it to a subdomain or a domain name if that's what you have. And you can go ahead and start locking down your own content and start making your money with this thing. Because it's going to be done in a big way. When you're actually providing content to somebody, if I'm providing like the Twitter thing that I provided, okay, or several other things that I have that I can provide, what if I provide a WordPress plugin that's going to teach you to go out there and make big bucks just with video on a website where you can bring in thousands of different individuals to that particular website, okay, and make some big money, okay? So for instance, if I turned around like this and I told somebody that I'm going to go ahead and do a video and I'm going to show them how they can take a page like this, a simple page, ManyBecome Knockout. Actually, probably Dennis already told you that just this past month, I got more than 6,000 visitors to this website. You know, making your money over here with 7 Search, and making your money over here, which what this right here is was your banners from your CPA networks. But there it all is. I have in this right here, and it's easy to show people proof in regards to that. Okay, is if I go over to the post right here, look at this: 1,341 videos in less than 2 months. Okay, but the bottom line is, if you can put your lockers and set them things up, and go ahead and run it through your CPA or your CPA ads on your CPA offers, and run this thing, and you're going to hit it hard. All right, then you're going to be making your money left and right. As you know, a lot of people, a lot of marketers are putting out there different information that people are getting for free just so they can drive somebody, just so they can get a lead. And in a lot of cases, the leads are nothing because they turn around and these people are looking for freebies all the time. That's what they're looking for. But you're providing significant content. You throw a video on there and you're telling them that particular content, all they're going to do is click below after your video and get the content for free. But it's, say it's $97, or you tell them it's $127 or $197 for this content, or they're going to be clicking left and right over here just to get your content. When they get your content, you're going to get paid for something you may have picked up for free, something that you have in regards to PLR or whatever the case may be. You're going to be able to go ahead and use that magically by them going ahead and clicking. You make the money, they get to download the product. Everybody's happy all the way around. When this thing is removed from here, when it goes away, they get the content. You make the money. Now, there's several other places that you can link this from where you can bring in some massive, massive traffic to it. And sometime this, probably towards the end of the week, I'm going to be talking about that and how you're going to be able to drive traffic to your particular offers in that regard. But I'm telling you, if you just take a look at this, think outside of the box. This right here is going to bring you some significant CPA bucks. Okay, and that's why I guess CPA Megabucks. It's going to bring you some significant money. I'm going to provide that to you. I'm going to provide to you the scripting language, and it's going to be all embedded within the content here. Okay, so all you have to do, and if you go down here, I'm going to show you something here. As I indicated right up here, is where you change the delay. I delayed it. You can make it for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or 2 minutes. It's up to you. I found that 4 minutes is that magic number. It's the magic number, because if they click on an ad and they go right back to it, what they're going to end up doing is saying, oh, that didn't convert, something went wrong. You're going to click on another one. Therefore, you got twice the amount of money. Okay? A whole lot of free content out there that you can magically convert to paid content by you getting paid for it and somebody else getting it for free. I can care less about a lead. I'm more concerned about making the money with the conversion. I'm sure you are too. Okay? If you come down here, I move it right here, and all of these you can take your CPA off. You can take your CPA offers, your actually, and you search, because if you look at your functions on your CPA network, you have your banner ads, and you have other and you also have search, and that's what I do is I place it here, and that right there is right from a CPA network. You place your URL right there, and over here you can type in anything you want, like Costco, $500 gift card free, protect your documents online free, get a $250 McDonald's gift card free. Here's how. All right, you can change any of that right there, and that's all you need to change. You don't need to change anything else, because when I go over to it, they're going to say, complete an offer and get your free content right away. And you can even change this, but I'll tell you what, I've used it, and then I've used it again, and this is what converts. This is what makes the money. If you want to go ahead and reinvent the wheel yourself, be my guest. But I'll tell you what, I know what works, and I know it can work for you, and this is the way to do it. Okay, here we go. Here you can probably hear my girls in the background, which is a good thing. You can hear what they're doing. All right, and there we go. And does anybody have any questions? That's what I want to know about right now. Does anybody have any questions about this?
Everybody's still blown by what they're seeing right now. Hold on a second. There's a bunch of questions, I'm sure, but there's still. I mean, you went through that. They're going to have to watch this again. They're definitely going to have to watch this again. There's a couple of them. Maybe Dennis has gotten a handle on some of this, but I'm sure most of the people here are going right now. Oh my goodness! Look at the potential.
I talked to Dennis about it. He sees this
it's insane.
Is a mega blockbuster.
It's insane,
and he wants to get it like right now.
But wait, there's more.
Ready to get this.
Yeah, Dennis is saying unbelievable. But wait, there's more. Yep. Super tricky and cool. Everybody's just like blown away. I mean, they really don't have any real questions yet. They're just going, what on earth? My goodness. I mean, now look at what he shared with y'all, everybody. We just got started.
$97 product right here. It does not work. It requires you to go through the whole process. I purchased this myself. I tested it to see how it worked. It's a flop to me. It's a total flop for $97. But guess what? Look what you're going to get right here. There it is. It's still there because nobody clicked on it. I didn't click on it. I didn't go to that. I didn't submit that email or that zip code. This is the magical CPA blockbuster right here. This is what's going to make your money for you. When we start talking about other things, this is hot right now. Nobody has this right now in this particular form or manner. What happens is when they're going to go ahead and see this somewhere, this is going to knock their socks off. They're going to see it and say, man, this is my tool to make the CPA money.
Don't forget the offer that he's showing y'all. You got to load up the SQL server, and just ridiculous. You got to be a programmer to. Yeah, you got to be a programmer to even put it up there.
Yeah, well, I found out too that with this particular program right here, and you want to buy it, go right ahead, be my guest. But remember what I told you. You're gonna lose money. But with this particular program right here, that I purchased and tried myself, you have to load it onto your server. You have to set up everything on your server. Passwords and everything else you have to set up in Zumba. But if you follow their videos, you're going to find out that the videos are old. So what happens is you're going to be, well, why isn't this working? I figured it out myself. Didn't take long, and automatically I made it work. But I'll tell you what, as I was testing it and doing what I needed to do, I found that it required you to complete the entire offer. Sure, they're not showing link backs. If you're worried about link backs because your CPA network can see over here what you're doing, then go ahead and make a landing page similar to, let's see here. You can do it like this. Affiliate crusher. Okay. You can make a landing page like this. Okay. And you can turn around and at the same time monetize it Okay, if you want to, that's even more money, and have people go to it, or you can have them go directly to your locker itself. Okay, you can have them go right to their locker. But what I do is I don't do it that way. All right, in a lot of cases you don't have to do it that way. And let's see here. As you got video, you can place video on a page and run it from there, and just go ahead and have them click at the end of the thing. But I wouldn't even bother with that. And some of them you can just turn around and put it on a page, have them click on it, and tell them you're going to get something free. And you can even tell them, hey, when you get to the next page, just go ahead and submit your email. Go ahead and submit your zip code or submit an email and zip. So when they click on it, it goes to the end of the page. So if there's any tracking by the affiliate network, what they're going to end up finding is that other page, and they're going to see a locker on there. And they're not even going to question the locker as to how the locker works, because they see it's a locker and it's permitted. So what ends up happening is they're going to go from your other page where you initially drive them to, and that's not where any offers are or anything else, and they're going to click on it so they can get that free thing. But you're explaining to them that when you get there, just submit your email and wait, because it will unlock for you. So they're going to sit there and be waiting, and it's going to unlock for them. A lot of them will click it a couple times, so you're going to make money a couple times on it, on different advertising or different ads, and then you run from there. And what I suggest that you do, and don't miss this one, okay, is what I suggest. What you do is when you go ahead and set this up, and you place your different search URLs on here, okay, make sure that each one of these, I got 3 of them here. You can put 4 if you want, but put 3. That's suggested. All right. Each time you put one on there, bring it from different CPA networks. Because if you don't, if somebody clicks on the second one and says their same email, you're only going to get paid for one. Even if they clicked on all 3, you're only going to get paid for one. So make sure that when they click on these, each one of them is coming from a different CPA network. So each one of them pays you. So what you're going to do is at the end of the month, when you get paid, at the end of the week when you get paid, or if you get paid instantly on your PayPal account, what ends up happening is you're going to get paid a whole lot of money from a variety of different CPA networks. And that's what I'm talking about. Your CPA empire. Make your money, and that's the way it's going to work. You're going to make a lot of money here. Okay. So does anybody have any questions?
I told everybody on this call that they were going to be blown away, that this is something they had not seen before, and everybody's going, yes, I thought I'd seen it. Yes, I thought I knew what it was. No, I mean, the twist that you did here, what you put on here is something that nobody has probably ever seen.
And, no, it's totally different from what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, nobody.
Lockers.
Right.
That's how you actually run this and make it work.
Nobody's ever definitely seen it unless they were in a very high-priced mastermind. I mean, literally top money to pay for this content. So we got a few questions that people are still scratching their head going, oh, my goodness. So it's easy to change out offers. Yes, Dennis. That's definitely very easy to change the offers out. Dennis has been playing with this.
Here you go right here. Let me show you something. You go from here to here, and here's your offers. All you do is you hover over like this.
Yep.
And as you know, if you got an offer, if you got something, you just right-click. You paste it right in there.
You copy paste. Boom, boom, boom.
Because your offer may be about, maybe about free business magazine, and you come over here and get your free business magazine today. Boom, and that's it. Or get your free business magazine value. $120 or whatever the case may be. You're getting, or get it for free value $120. All right, they're going to be clicking on the thing, getting their free business magazines, or they're going to go click on it and get their free iPhone or their iPad or free computer or whatever the case may be. Participatory requirements, you're not concerned about it. Once they submit their email, they're going to come back. It's going to unlock within 4 minutes. Remember what I said, 4 minutes. You can set up for 2 minutes. You can set up for 3 minutes. Be my guest. You set it by seconds, 240 seconds. That's 4 minutes. And that is the magical number. When you set it for longer, it doesn't work as well. When you set it shorter than this, it normally doesn't work.
So here's a clue, everybody. Right. Here's a clue. Leave it for the 240 seconds that it will already be populated with.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
This to you, leave it there. Don't touch it. This is a gold mine. I actually set it up on I'm using membership as well, and I set it up on there. Don't touch it. If you touch it, you're going to lose everything, and that's for sure. You're going to lose everything if you touch it. Okay, don't do it. You can change it, but my recommendation is no.
All right, Michael's got a great question. Will there be any international issues? Because he's in Australia, they have different offers down there.
Then what you do is you use your results, your offers for Australia.
Right.
Why would there be an international issue? I'm not worried about international issues. When I launch a CPA and I place it on my websites.
Well, let's see if he can be a little clearer about it. Let's Let's see if he can be just a little bit more clear about that, Michael. Is there any particular areas of that international issues in particular that we're not touching here? Is there something you could tell us more about that? Well, we're waiting on Michael. Okay.
Now you have different. Let me explain something. You have different right here, like Content Lock Pro, where it actually you can set it up so it'll identify. You can put a lot of different offers in there to identify where they're coming from, their IP. But the thing is, if they're going through all these different things like AdWords Media, if they're going through all that, you're not making any money. What difference does it make? If you're in Australia and you're advertising or offering in Australia, if you're putting your CPA out in Australia, then stick with Australia. If I'm going to go ahead and promote in the United States, I'm going to promote and stick with the United States. If I'm going to promote in Asia, then I'm going to go ahead and put it out there and stick with Asia. You know, we're here to make money. We're not here to go ahead and play IP games and not make a dime.
So you're saying keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
There you go. Money. Too many times in the past we've had in this group, and it's human nature to make things more complicated than they should be. Please don't do that, folks. I went through the same thing that you're going through now, each and every one of you that are looking at it for the first time. When I first looked at what he's doing here, I'm like, oh my goodness, man. What can be done with this? There's so many possibilities. And start getting paid. And, you know, if you're not getting paid for some of the offers that you've been promoting and you've been working really hard, you keep and like, you know, people are going there, you can track it, but you're not getting paid. Now you know why you're not getting paid. So stop the pain, you know, stop that pain, do it the right way, learn the right way, the ways Joe's doing here. And now you know why so many thousands of people that try CPA that struggle so hard never make any money, because they were doing it the wrong way. So
it's ridiculous how many people actually go through these networks and use their lock, whether it's content, whether it's links, whether it's a product, and they're not making anything. In a lot of cases, I'm sure some of you have done this when I placed it on there in our group, and you tried running it when you were trying to get the Twitter program, or I should say the Twitter product, and you went through it several different times, and nothing happened. It didn't unlock. That's proof in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to be the one where I send it to you so you can try it yourself, I'll be glad to send you that from the CPA network and let you click and click until your hair falls out.
Rick over in Hawaii has got a question. Now, my question is, and he's got it in big letters, how do you get the traffic to these offers? He's in Hawaii, so.
We're not talking about that today. We're talking about content locking today.
Okay.
The thing is this, you know, you hear so many people, and today we're just talking about the content locking. Later we'll be talking about the traffic. Not today though. That's a whole different beast in and of itself. Okay, but I'll tell you what. Today, this is something. Without this, if I give you, look at it this way: if I bring 10,000 people to your particular website, okay, how many people are going to click on your ads? How many people are going to click on your banners? How many people are going to click on your links? When you provide content like this, okay, and you're going to the actual site itself, how many people are going to actually click on those banners and those links and everything else on your site? Think about it. How many people are going to do that? Out of 10,000 people, maybe nobody will click on it. But when you're providing content to people, when you're providing pure content to people, okay, and you lock it down and you send them here. If I send 10,000 people here, you're going to make a fortune. You're going to make a fortune.
Definitely.
Any other questions?
Yep. Okay, Rick Scott, that's a good answer for him. He says Michael Costello got interrupted at a critical time, but if Joe can cover it in a video, would be great. Wait a minute, hold on a second.
We just covered it in a video.
Hold on a second. Michael Costello saying not so much freebie offers. He's in Australia, of course. U.S. market appeals. So okay.
Right. Well, I can hit any market in the world. Okay. I can go to any market in the world. I can hit Australia, Philippines, yeah, anywhere in the world, Germany, UK, you name it, I'll be there.
There you go. Now, Dennis has got a question for you. How about a strategy of how to use this?
Well, I just gave you several strategies as we went around here. As far as the content locking is your biggest strategy right there. Is your biggest strategy right there. I can show you how to use biddingme.com in promoting this as well.
I'll give you a quick clue.
Hold on a second. Go ahead. Just let them know about this. I sent it to you.
Okay, Joe's going to be back in just a moment here, it looks like, or maybe he's tending to his children. One quick clue is look what he's done with his WordPress. I mean, he literally put 25 videos together for that. There's PLR content all over the place. Maybe you've got something you've created. Maybe you've got a twist on something that's already out there. Maybe you can make it unique. I wouldn't reinvent the wheel though. So
Okay, Rick.
I was just throwing in that just so much content out there that people are. I mean, you can get for next to nothing. You can buy the PLR rights to it. Something that you can make even perhaps with a unique twist to it. Something you don't have to reinvent the wheel though. You don't have to spend a ton of time with this. That's what I like about it.
Right here, and automatically when you send them here, Rick, you're telling them you have blocked content. You have something that's of value to them.
Yes.
As you know, and as anybody, any marketer should know, that these people go to your websites, and when you offer something for free, they download it quickly. They provide their email, they provide their name. Okay, when they download that, you get an email. So what? What am I going to do with email? What? You're going to market to them. Maybe they don't even want it. Maybe you're sending this content to 1,000 people who are just out searching for free content.
Yep.
Why not make that free content a blockbuster? Or they're going to download that free content, and you tell them how much it actually costs, and when they do, they click on one of your offers, and you make the money. What's so hard about this to figure out?
That's right.
Go to any other marketing guru. Go to any other person on the WASO and see if you can ask them to get their lockers.
They're not going to give you they're not going to give that to you, and you're surely not going to get it for no 47.
They don't even have.
They don't even know about this.
They don't even have this.
No, you sure would get it for $47 a month. But anyway, Michael Costello says, "Make that choice from a CPA link." What does that mean, Michael? Can you explain that a little bit more? He's going, make that choice from a CPA link. What does that mean, Michael? Elaborate on that. He's asking the question. Make that choice from the CPA link. I'd like to see him be a little.
There's your CPA links.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
And remember, you can
change them as often as you want.
And
I can tell you 1,000 different ways in which you can actually promote this and put it out there. But this is not the place for it tonight. The place for it tonight, you're seeing something that you're not going to get anywhere. The thing about tonight is you're at a webinar that's showing you something, and if you can't see it now, then you're never going to be able to see how much you can actually make in CPA marketing. You're never going to make money in CPA marketing if you just can't see what I showed you as being not only real, but something that is outside of the norm by far in CPA marketing.
Absolutely.
For you, you should see automatic gold. You should see dollar signs all over this thing right now. If you can't see it and you can't understand what I just explained to you, then you really need to sit down and to look at this video at least 20 different times. If you need to look at it that many times to get this, because this is something you're not going to see anywhere else. And these content lockers like this you're going to buy, be my guest, good luck. It's not going to happen.
I think Michael Costello is seeing the light.
This right here, these ad networks like this right here, be my luck. Talk to you later. You're not going to make anything.
I think Michael
a few dollars, but that's it. You want to pay? You want to pay for your gas halfway to your destination, or do you want to pay for the entire car?
There you go. It looks like Michael Costello's seen the light now. He has seen the light. He is on board. Dennis Anderson says, "I want it."
Oh, I know Dennis wants it. Dennis can't wait to get his hands on it.
Yeah.
When we start talking about this here. Wait till we start talking about this one right here. How you can take a simple template and turn it into a gold mine. Wait till you see that. That's coming next. Okay. Well, not next, but it's coming after with something else that we're going to present. But I can tell you what, we can do all the webinars in regards to this, but this is the ultimate webinar in regards to CPA locking. You're not going to find anything out. And if you're going to go with these ad networks like Blam and Ad or Media, among others, you know, like I said, be my guest. It's not going to happen. You're going to be spinning wheels for a long, long, long time. 5 years from now, come back and talk to me about it. If you can afford to get the gas money, drive over here.
Yeah, Rick Suave over in Hawaii says we should have a video set up. The members are setting this up, Rick. Rick, that's coming up. That's going to be a while from now, though. We've got some other things we're going to have to show you first. And we got some things we can't reveal just yet. Joe's got some more tricks in his bag. But
they're coming.
And they're coming.
This right here, this here pays for everything and so much more. And then later we'll be talking about search and traffic and all that stuff. To me, it's an easy thing. To a lot of people, it's not. It's extremely difficult. It's extremely hard for them to bring that traffic. And, you know, we talk about traffic all day. But then, again, the only thing really significant to talk about is real traffic, is targeted traffic. And, you know, there's a lot of things we can talk about. And this is a CPA group. It's not a traffic group. It's not an SEO group. This is a CPA group. Okay, and if I have to teach you other things in regards to driving to the CPA offers, then we'll do that too. But for tonight, we're talking about content locking. This is something you're not try to go search the Warriors forum. And see if you can find it anywhere. Search the internet and try to find it where people are going to throw some stuff at you. Where you're going to pay, you know, and then you're going to sit back one thing after another, spend thousands of dollars, and then sit back and say, man, let me go back. Where's that video that was just presented during that or set up during that webinar? Let me see it right now so I can go ahead and make some real money here. And as you see, this whole time I had this up, it didn't close, did it? Look at that. That's the content locker. It didn't close, did it? Not until you click here and you select one of your ads. I like when it goes off because what happens is you're going to see that. Look on the left-hand side over here, and you'll see it right there. Okay, you can mask those if you want to. I don't. At that point, I don't, and I can. And I can show you how to do that as well, how to mask it. But when people look at it, they're not looking down here. The reason why I do this, see this going out and going in? The reason why I do that is because it takes people away visually from looking down here to the left-hand side and trying to find that. Okay, when they see it go, they're going to look up there. Hey, it was just there. They're going to see that glove there. They move it up. Oh, it's got to be there. And there it is. It is there. Okay, and all this is a psychological blocker, is what it is. Psychologically, they want to get that download. They want to get that product. They want to get that actual link. They want to get whatever it is to go ahead and get the product because you already put up there and you put your information into here because you can see right through this. They can't click through it, but they can see it and where the product is, whether it's a video or whatever. What works best are pure products. And you can put some information in the corner here, in the corner here, $97 product, $197 value, or whatever the case may be. And when people click on that thing, there you go. And if they're looking at this and seeing it disappear for a second, they're not looking down here to the left. They're looking over here, and they want to hit that thing, and they see the glove. And what do you see when you see the glove? You know it's a link. You click on it. Make the money. That's the way it works. You're going to make it instant when they submit the email. They're going to come back here, and some people do it 2 or 3 times. Okay, but during the time they get that third time, they go through a couple things. They're going to come back here, and it's going to be unlocked anyways. And they're going to say, "Oh, there's just a problem. Okay, no problem. I got what I wanted, and you got what you wanted. You got paid. You can't beat it. There's no other way to do this. There's no other way to make it this way. This is the easiest way. This is the way that's going to work for you. Want to make money? Why look elsewhere?"
All right. So, is there any closing questions? I mean, we got everything here. We could go on for 2-3 hours, and there's no point in that.
2 or 3 days.
Yes, we could easily do that, but there's no point in that. Everybody understands the power of this. So, is there any closing thoughts, comments, questions?
I have a closing comment, Rick.
Yeah.
Get your wallet out right now. It costs $297. Okay, well, that's a joke. For the CPA group, I'm going to give it to you for free.
There you go. Ta-da! What do you think, folks? Show your appreciation. What? Nobody wants this?
I guess not.
Nobody that's well. Then don't give it to them. Then I'm not seeing any interaction yet.
There you go. You can
I'm not
find
seeing it.
it.
I'm
My
not.
affiliate link in here is $97, and you can go ahead and download it from my affiliate link,
They're not. They're.
and I'm gonna get 75% for this. So go ahead and do it. And but you can't get my assistance or how it works or how to set it up. You have to follow some antiquated videos and get in there.
I don't think they want it, Joe. I'm not seeing it enough.
There it is. It disappeared.
I'm seeing a few people
There it
saying that
goes.
they want it, but nobody really wants this. I'm not seeing anybody really.
No, I want to see 100% participation. I want to see 100% participation right now.
I'm not seeing it. I see about 6 people.
Man.
We
I'm
got.
gonna go to my Skype just to talk to people now.
No, you shouldn't have to.
No, I should not with this. No way, no way. I mean, does anybody think this is remarkable? Does anybody think this is something that you haven't seen? Does anybody think they're going to make money with this? That's what I want to know. If you can't make money with this, you're in the wrong business. Oh, here's Phil.
Nah, he don't get it. No.
If you don't get it,
He'll insist on having a microphone and his son holding his hand. I'm sorry. Did I say that? Okay.
yeah. Nobody needs to hold hands with this. You can do it by yourself.
Are you sure?
You can install a video, how to install it, and it makes it simple. You know what it is? Is right here. Watch this. I got this over here for those of you still hanging on. This right here is Microsoft Front Page. Now you can use Microsoft Front Page. You can use an FTP program if you wish. You can use whatever you want to use to launch this to the internet to start making your money. You can use Dreamweaver if you want to spend, $600-700. You can use anything else. Now, if you're worried about, well, I don't have Front Page, hey, I'll send you to a link where you can get it for free. It's a $100 program. I'll send it to you where you can get it for free. But I don't think anybody wants it. You can go ahead and do it your own way, right?
That's it.
Anything for free, right?
No, they sure don't. Yeah, we got a few. We got a few people that are going unbelievable and all that. I mean, they can't believe it actually, but that's true.
Yeah, go somewhere else and see what they're going to charge you. This is the CPA group. CPA group deserves, a high ranking up on the totem pole of the CPA, magician, and that's what you're going to get today.
Now, I got a question for everybody here. When we do release this, and we will, and there will be somebody being made, can we count on everyone here giving us a real video testimonial? That's still a bone, a contention of mine. I'll just be honest. We asked for some video testimonials about 2 months ago, and Joe delivered some amazing content, and we got one actual video testimonial for everything. I mean, are we going to be able to get any appreciation for what Joe's given? I really want some honest answers. I want to see. I'm going to see if we can actually get some help this time. I mean, we had a lot of people said they were going to make videos for us last time and make testimonials, and it didn't happen. I had to go in there and literally.
Well, I'm ready for this.
Well, I'm just being honest. I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean or crude, but when we asked for help before Christmas, I had to literally go in there and really kind of hound people a little bit. I don't like doing that. Neither did Joe. Joe gave y'all some amazing content back then. Dennis took action. A couple other people did some things and got some action, started making some money. And thank God for the people that took action. But we need your help.
Individually, who wants to talk on Skype tonight? Nobody?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But we need to count on y'all to do some video real testimonials for Joe. If you don't want to do it for me, you think I'm a loud guy or obnoxious or whatever, fine. Do it for Joe. But if you're not, we're not going to give you this content. I've already talked to Joe about this. You don't deserve this content if you're not going to give him a video testimonial. Or you can go spend $97 all day long. That's fine. Go right ahead. Get something that doesn't work. Go waste your time. Go waste somebody else's time. We're counting on you guys.
Yeah.
We're counting on y'all to step up to the plate. Yeah. And I know Joe was gone for about 2 weeks and change. I haven't been in the group much, but there's been some things that have changed. We've got amazing content Joe's put together. We've got a lot more coming for you. I've got a few little things that I'm going to throw in too. None of it's going to compare to what Joe could do, obviously, but still, we're here to help you be serious about this. We're counting on you. We will be releasing some things on the Warrior Forum. Not everything we're going to be doing is totally just free. We need to count on you people to actually give us video testimonials. We need written testimonials because we're going to be launching offers on the Warrior Forum, and we need your support. Who's here to actually give back to give us a little bit of help, a video testimony, a real testimony, without me going on and on in the Skype room, or Joe. Joe was very gracious about it. He let me be the bad guy, for lack of better words. But the reality of it was, there was only one person that actually stood up and did it. So I think that should be a requirement, Joe.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I mean, honestly, man. For everything that we tried to do before Christmas was trying to get Joe some good video testimonials, some good written testimonials. I couldn't get them. I got one real written testimonial. I'm sorry, video testimonial. And I had to, I had to ask repeatedly for it, and I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, my mic. Can you hear my mic?
I hear you loud and clear. Joe, what do you want to do? Well, I seriously want you to get the credit you deserve. I want the written testimony. I want the video testimonials when we're releasing these products. And
I'm ready to go with all this stuff. And if everybody's ready to go tonight, and you're ready to get this right here with the script behind the scenes, if I want to package it up in a zip file and send it off to you.
Yeah. Love tonight, but won't be able to. I guess Michael Costello won't be able to make a video testimonial, or I don't understand what that comment is.
No problem. Let's get it going. Let's make it.
All right. Well, yeah, me and Joe need to
providing content to you, providing rich content, providing content where you're gonna make some money. As much as you want, how much you want to make.
There you go.
With this.
All right, that's the end of our call. Thank you, everybody that's came. Thank you so much. We'll be in Skype for a little bit tonight. Thank you, Joe. I'll be talking to you soon. Good night, everybody.